let's quickly start with today's tutorial. We start with the second fret of the third string, then open on the first string and open on the fifth string. Play the both strings together. Then first fret of the second string, then open of the third string. So all together what we get? Again, then, so third fret of the second string, pick that with your pinky finger, and with the help of your third finger you pick the third fret of the top string. And now what you're going to do is you are going to pick the three strings one at a time, that is the top string, the third string and the second string all together like this. Then open of the second string, then open of the third string. So this part, and after joining it from the first, what we get? Then so second fret of the fifth string and open of the third string, pick the both strings together. Then second fret of the third string. So then open of the second string. So and now let's join it from the start. And now comes this part. So what we are doing here, you put the middle finger on the second fret of the fifth string and you are going to do a hammer on and pull off from open to 1 and again open on the second string like this. So the middle finger is on the second fret of the fifth string and the hammer on and pull off on the second string of the first fret. Then pick second fret of the third string. So practice it for few times if you're not getting it correctly. So all together what you get, let's see from the first. Then so this part, you pick the second fret of the third string, then now you pick the 2 and 2 of the second string and the fifth string together, then first fret of the second string and the second fret of the third string together like this. So all together what you get? Then pick the third fret of the second string. So then second fret of the fifth string and first fret of the second string together. So what you get? So then second string open and third string also open. So let's join it from the first. What we get? Then third fret of the top string open of the third string together. Then second fret of the third string open of the second string. Then you pick the third fret of the top string and second fret of the third string together. Okay. Then you do a slide. So all together what we get? Then we shift to the chord progression, and the chord progression is like this. So this chord progression starts with the A minor chord, the basic A minor chord. Hold it with the first fret of the second string with the help of your index finger. Then put your ring finger on the second fret of the third string, and then put your middle on the second fret of the fourth string, and this is your A minor chord. Okay, you get the A minor shape, A minor chord shape. And now you pick. So you pluck the open of the fifth string, then you pluck the second string and third string together. So like this. Then what you're going to do is you are going to do a slap and mute like this. Okay. Then pick the open of the fifth string. So okay. Then again pick the open of the second string and open of the third string together. So then again you are going to do a slap and mute. So see it more slowly. Okay. Bass string, 2 notes, slap and mute, bass string, 2 notes, slap and mute. Okay. That's all with the A minor chord. Then from A minor we shift to F major chords. Pick the index finger on the first fret of the second string, then pick the middle finger on the second fret of the third string, then pick your the other two fingers on the third fret of the fourth string and fifth string together. And here you got the F major chord. I might have given the diagram. If you have any problem, you can see the diagram. So here is the F major chord, and we pluck the bass string, that is the fifth string. Then we pluck the second string and the third string together. Then we do a slap and mute. So okay. And that is all for the F major chord. And then we shift to the G major position. And here we play the same pattern. And how to play the G major chord? you put your index on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, put your middle on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and put your other 2 fingers on the 5th fret of the bow string, that is the 4th string and the 5th string. And here you got the G major chord. So, and here you are going to play exactly the same pattern as you have played earlier on the in the case of the A minor chord and the F major chord. Exactly the same thing. That is the bass note, the 2 strings, then slap and mute. Okay, so F major chord, then the G major chord. So let's join the A minor, the F major and the G major chord all together. So what we get? So like this. So that's it. Then we start with the percussive one. The 2nd fret of the 3rd string, then open of the 1st string and 2nd string together, then 1st fret of the 2nd string. So then what you're going to do is you're going to do a slap and strum. So slap on the upper strings with the help of your, this is your thumb, and with the help of your thumb you're going to slap on the upper strings, that is the bass note, that is the 6th string. Okay, you're going to strum like this, and with the help of your this is the middle finger or your 1st finger, you just hit the other strings on the required note. So the note you required is the 1st fret of the 2nd string and 2nd fret of the 3rd string. You hold this position, and with the help of your other finger you just make a strum. You just make a strum like this. Be sure that your finger is hitting both the strings, the note you required. And this will sound like this. Then you pick the open of the 3rd string. So and this part. Now you pick the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, 3rd fret of the top string, and you pick all the 3 strings, that is the top string, the 2nd string and the 3rd string. Then open up the 2nd string. So then again you are going to do a slap and strum. So slap on the upper string and strum is mainly on the 2nd string, like this. Okay, then open up the 3rd string. So all together what we get? So 2nd fret of the 5th string and open of the 3rd string together, then 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So then we will do a slap and strum. So slap on the upper string and strum is mainly on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, like this. So then open of the 2nd string. So second fret of the 5th string, and along with that you are going to do a hammer on from open to 1, then do a pull off, then hold the second fret of the 3rd string. So like this, both the strings, that is the second fret of the 5th string, and along with that you are going to do a hammer on from open to 1 on the 2nd string, then do a pull off like this, then second fret of the 3rd string. So all together what we get? Then you pick the second fret of the 3rd string, then again you are going to do a slap and strum. So slap, and along with that you are going to strum the second fret of the 3rd string like this. So okay, and now you pick the second fret of the 3rd string, then second fret of the 3rd string and second fret of the 5th string together, then pick the 1st fret of the 2nd string and the 2nd fret of the 3rd string together. So then you are going to do a slap and strum. So slap on the upper string and strum should be on the 1st string where you are holding the 1st fret of the 2nd string. Okay, like this. Now pick the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, then 1st fret of the 2nd string and the 2nd fret of the 5th string together. So then open of the 2nd string, then you do a slap and strum. So slap on the upper string and strum should be mainly on the open of the 2nd string or the 3rd string. Okay, then pick the open of the 3rd string. So how to play that? 3rd fret of the top string and open of the 3rd string together, then 2nd fret of the 3rd string, then you do a slap and strum. So slap, along with that you are going to strum on the 2nd string. So then open of the 2nd string, then pick the 2nd fret of the 3rd string and 3rd fret of the top string. So like this. Okay, so then so this part, hold your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and now you pick the 1st string and the 2nd string 2 times like this. Then you pick the open of the 4th string, and along with that you are going to pick the 1st string with the hammer on from open to 2 like this. We use the middle finger. So you pick the second fret of the first string. Then you do a slap and strum. So slap on the upper string and strum should be mainly on the this first string, second string and the third string where you are holding the D major chord. So use the D major chord, the second fret of the third string, okay, the second fret of the first string and the third fret of the second string. So this is your D major chord. So slap on the upper string and strum should be on this lower three strings. So then pick open of the first string. So then what you're going to do is, so open of the fourth string and along with that you pick the open of the first string, and all together what you're going to do is you are going to do a hammer on from open to 2 and then pull up. Then pick the third fret of the second string. Okay, like this. Okay. Then you pick the third fret of the second string and then you do a strum, slap and strum. So slap on the upper string and strum should be on the second string where you're holding the third fret. Then so third fret of the second string 2 times, then open of the first string and third fret of the fifth string together. So then pick open of the first string again. So then you do a slap and strum, slap on the upper string and strum should be on the first string open, like this. Then pick the third fret of the second string. So the open of the first string and the third fret of the fifth string together, then third fret of the second string, then first fret of the second string. So then this part, first fret of the second string, open of the second string, then first fret of the second string, third fret of the fifth string together. So then first fret of the second string. So then pick the first fret of the second string, then do a slap and strum. So slap on the upper string and strum should be on the second string where you're holding the first fret. Then open of the second string. Then first fret of the second string and third fret of the fifth string together. So then open of the second string, then slap and strum. So slap on the upper string and strum should be on the first fret of the second string. So then open of the second string. So if you see it carefully, you see this part is repeated twice. So exactly the same. So open of the second string, then you do a slide from 2 to 5, and along with that you play the open of the fifth string. So slide from 2 to 5 and open of the fifth string together, then third fret of the second string, open of the first string, this part you are going to play 2 times. So third fret of the second string, open of the first string, third fret of the second string, open of the first string, then third fret of the second string. So then hammer on from open to 1 on the first string, then pull off to open, then second fret of the third string. So okay, so this part. Then comes this part. So pick the open of the fifth string and the first fret of the second string together, then first fret of the second string. So then you pick the first fret of the second string and the second fret of the third string, and along with that you are going to do a slap and strum. So slap on the upper string and strum should be on the second string and third string. We are holding this chord. So open of the second string, second fret of the third string. So then open of the second string and open of the fifth string together, then first fret of the second string. So then the first fret of the second string and the second fret of the third string together, and now slap and strum. So slap and strum on this 2 strings, that is the second string and the third string, like this. So then third fret of the top string, third fret of the second string, and along with that open of the third string together. Then third fret of the second string. So then what you're going to do is slap on the top string and strum on the second string where you're holding the third fret. So first fret of the second string, open of the second string. So So this part, top string 3rd fret and open of the 2nd string and 3rd string. Pull off from 2 to open on the 3rd string. Then slap on the upper string and strum mainly on the 3rd string open, like this. So all together what we get? Then so open of the 3rd string and 3rd fret of the top string together. Then open of the 2nd string. Then open of the 2nd string and do a slap and strum together. So like this. 3 times pick the open of the 2nd string. So then you do a slap on the 2nd string. Then you do a slap and strum. The slap on the upper string and strum should be on the open of the 2nd string. So then this is the last part. 3rd fret of the 2nd string, open of the 3rd string and 3rd fret of the top string. Pick the 3 strings one at a time. Then 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Then do a slap and strum. So slap on the top string and strum should be on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Then 1st fret of the 2nd string, open of the 2nd string. Then open of the 4th string, open of the 5th string, and along with that you are going to pick hammer on from open to 1. So open of the 5th string, and along with that you are going to do a pull up from 1 to open on the 2nd string. Then pick the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So like this. Okay. And here you complete the arrangement. So the entire part sounds like this. So here you complete the song, and thanks for watching this video.